Republicans said Sunday that Hurricane Sandy will have some impact on Election Day and how President Obama balances re-election and White House duties, but the larger issue is how he handled those responsibilities during the Libya tragedy. "You notice he's canceling his trips over the hurricane, not Benghazi," former Republican House Speaker Newt Gingrich said on ABC's This Week. The president canceled appearances in Northern Virginia on Monday and in Colorado on Tuesday to monitor the massive storm, which, according to the most recent models, is expected to make landfall along the mid-Atlantic coast Monday evening. "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." The White House said that the president, after attending church, will visit the National Response Coordination Center at FEMA headquarters. Arizona Republican Senator John McCain said he didn't know whether the storm would have a bigger impact on the president or Mitt Romney's campaign, including the possibility of fewer people taking advantage of early voting. But he thinks Obama's handling of the fatal September 11 attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya, and the aftermath has been a debacle. "This is now the worst cover-up or incompetence I have ever observed in my life," McCain, the "thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. 2008 Republican presidential nominee, said on CBS Face the Nation. Wisconsin Republican Senator Ron Johnson said on Fox News Sunday the issue of Benghazi is really bubbling up. U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Susan Rice on September 16 said on 5 Sunday talk show the attacks that killed Ambassador Christopher Stevens and 3 other Americans was not pre-planned and was part of a spontaneous response to an anti-Islam film. The administration has since said the first attack on the consulate that killed Stevens and another diplomat, then the attack on a nearby CIA annex. "Thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. That killed 2 U.S. operatives was a terror attack. Sources have told Fox News the operatives were twice denied requests for support. The CIA and the White House have denied the accusations. "I don't expect the president to know about movements, but he should have known about the deteriorating situation," said McCain, also the ranking Republican on the Senate Armed Services Committee. McCain added he was sure the president will conduct himself as commander-in-chief during the storm. Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel, former Obama White House chief of staff, told CBS that Rice was working. "Thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. "On the intelligence that what's out there," White House spokesman Josh Earnest said Saturday that Obama's handling of both situations is an example, yet again, of the president having to put his responsibilities as commander-in-chief and as leader of the country first, while at the same time he pursues his responsibilities as a candidate for re-election. Still, ripping up Obama's strategically planned travel schedule was something his Chicago-based campaign was loath to do unless absolutely necessary. In the tight race, the candidates have few opportunities left to blitz through the most competitive states, trying to "thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Build momentum and make a final pitch to undecided voters. The president's handling of the storm could sway those late-breaking voters. If Obama is perceived as a strong leader who shows command in a crisis, some undecided voters may be compelled to back the president. But a botched response or a sense that he's putting politics over public safety could weaken his support at a point in the race where there's little chance to reverse course. Obama advisors say they've learned the lessons from President George W. Bush's widely criticized response to Hurricane Katrina. Bush was seen as "thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Ineffective and out of touch, and his presidency never recovered. At least 4 battleground states are likely to be hit by the storm: New Hampshire, North Carolina, Ohio and Virginia. Obama plans to spend every day between now and November 6 on the road in most of those states and others, though his schedule is called for him to be back in Washington some nights. In canceling Obama's event Monday in Virginia, aides also considered the optics of urging thousands of people to venture out to a political rally in the midst of a raging storm. "Thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Still, it was clear Obama's team was working hard to ensure that the president could keep campaigning as long as possible before he was needed back in Washington. His departure for Florida, where he'll hold an event with Bill Clinton, was moved up from Monday morning to Sunday night in order to get ahead of the storm. Even though Monday's late event in Virginia was scrapped, Obama and Clinton planned to squeeze in an evening rally in Youngstown, Ohio, before the president was to return to the White House. Romney canceled 3 events in Virginia on Sunday and "thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Is instead campaigning with running mate Paul Ryan in Ohio. If bad weather keeps people in hard-hit battleground states from going to the polls, it could mess up the campaign's carefully crafted get-out-the-vote efforts. Obama campaign spokeswoman Jen Psaki said the Democratic ticket was urging people to vote early when they can, especially if it helps them get to the polls before the storm. "Safety comes first," she said. And that's the case with early voting as well.